what did it feel like for you to see Mason? Because this is more complicated a question if you give it a couple seconds to think about it. But what did you think about Mason still not believing, like headbutting Iris first of all to get away in light of everything he's heard? Like what did that feel like when you first saw it?
It felt amazing to watch him headbutt Iris. After I got over that,
right. 2 seconds later.
Right. The thing is, I get it.
Okay.
I understand why Mason wouldn't want to hear what he's hearing and wouldn't want to believe what they're saying about his dad. It's his dad. Mm-hmm. Don't talk about my dad like that. I get it.
And not only the way they went about it, like, oh, your dad's doing all these terrible things while we have you tied up and kept in a fucking cage with walkers and shit. Oh, I'm gonna believe everything you say because, what? No, like, it was... I can see why he didn't, because they were totally out of left field and didn't prepare him or explain it. They just threw it in his face while they're in the middle of doing all this terrible stuff to him. Who would believe him?
Right.
They came off kind of crazy, right? I mean, we know they're right, but from Mason's point of view, they looked like crazy people.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to blame the audience for not seeing that. So like Leo, or I think it was Felix, one of the two said, we'll hurt the boy. This is like a way in the beginning where we're prepared to escalate. And what's Mason supposed to think of? And even if they say the truth, which they don't, and that makes sense for reasons I said in the last episode, telling Mason everything is kind of a bridge too far. It's showing too much of their hand. If Mason knows too much, he may report back and say, oh, this is what they know, and then they have what to use against them or something like that. If the more that Mason knows, the more the CR will eventually know and find out and go after them. Like